Hi, how was your day today? Did anybody come or call? I am so excited to share today's video with you. First, we'll take a look at what we did this morning, and then I'm going to introduce you to the caravan. I think you're going to really like meeting the ladies. Good morning from our roadside accommodations. We stayed last night at the Red Hill Rest Area. Say good morning, ladies.
Good morning, ladies.
How did you sleep last night?
Oh, I slept wonderful. The weather's cool enough, but I'm warm enough. And a girl.
Surprisingly comfortable.
What kind of car is this?
This is a 2016 Mazda CX-5.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I'll put that
Thanks, Vanna.
I got an IKEA kids mattress that's just long enough for me, and I have a 3-inch foam underneath it. I should have put it on top, but I put it underneath. I don't know why. And I'm really sleeping well.
Awesome. Here are all of our rigs. Rebecca, Charmaine. We now have 2 pleasure ways. This one belongs to Judy, Dory with her travel trailer, Janie's pleasure way, and my Ford Transit. Time to roll out. As you might notice, Janie takes the lead, and it's a good thing because we trust her to get us where we want to go. Today, our route takes us back onto the Trans-Canada Highway, which we're going to follow up to 97 North, also known as the Caribou Highway. And oh my goodness, just look how gorgeous. Dory did a little research and discovered this place, Horings Farm Market. It looked like a place we just had to visit.
Little white flowers.
Oh, how I wish you could smell this fresh baked bread. It was divine. Popcorn is Rebecca's kryptonite. Of course she bought some. An entire case full of freshly baked pies.
Raspberry pie. Oh, raspberry rhubarb. Oh, chicken pot pie. Yum. Chicken. Wonder how you cook that. Oh, you have to have it on. I kind of do, but I've never.
Aw, the drawbacks of living in a van. They have what?
They have pasties, which is like every other shop in the UK. It's the only place I've seen them.
What are they?
They're kind of like hot sandwiches in a pie crust. Kind of,
Oh,
they're
might have to try one.
Yep, different city every night.
Are you buying that?
Yes.
I love it.
Beautiful.
All right, Rebecca, what'd you get for lunch?
I have Italian potato soup, a sandwich with potato bread, mixed deli meat, mayonnaise, salt, pepper, Swiss cheese, and pickles.
Mmm.
And popcorn for dessert.
Look at this beautiful sandwich.
Presented a breakfast roll and a chai tea. Got bacon,
yeah.
egg, cheese, tomato, lettuce. Amazing. On a potato
Thank
roll.
you. And everybody, this is Judy. Hi, Judy.
Wonderful to meet y'all. Yay! We're living the life. No kidding. out.
Is that potato bread?
How are you going to eat that? What a great way to start the day. No cheating. Janie, get down there. So what do you think? How do we measure up? Rebecca's dog Autumn met her doppelganger. Look how similar they look. Hint, Autumn is on the left and her new friend is on the right. Autumn is actually a 4-month-old puppy, and the dog on the right that we met is actually 4 years old. Even so, they're practically mirror images of one another. How cute! Well, it was time to say goodbye and see you again to Horstings. As we traveled out, however, Mother Nature had some different plans in store for us. What had begun as a light drizzle soon became an afternoon shower, and then a real drenching. And so we were inside for the rest of the day. We couldn't get out to explore as we had originally hoped. However, that gives us a chance to introduce ourselves. And so I present to you the Caravan. So, hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Good. So my name is Judy, and I am 50 years old. I am from Spokane, Washington, and I am full-time in my van. So I have a 94 Pleasureway, and I've been full-time for a little over a year and a half. So in October, it'll be 2 years. Why am I going to Alaska? I've always wanted to see it. It feels like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Go up there, check it out. I was planning on doing it alone, but I found these amazing women to go with. So just totally blessed and lucky there. What do I hope to see and experience? Everything. I hope to experience everything. I would like to see a moose. I mean, that's, going through Canada. You see all the signs that says there's moose everywhere. Bucket list travel places. I really want to go get I had it in my head a second ago. The Picasso stone from over in Michigan. So I would like to drive over to the Great Lakes and go get the Pistachi stone. That thing. The beautiful, yeah. So I'd like to go get that. And one interesting, surprising, or other you wish to share. I'm on a self-discovery. I'm detaching from my kids. I'm learning who I am as a woman without them, letting them figure out who they are as adults without me. They're 19 and 21, so we're very new to this, and this is like a great way to get that, separation and detachment. So blessed to go figure it out. That's it.
Awesome. Thank you, Jay.
Hi. I'm Dory. My age is older than dirt. I am most recently from North Carolina. I am full-time in my rig for the last year, a little over a year. Why am I going to Alaska? Because you are. No, because the Vanstock sounds really fun, and Alaska is one of the few places I haven't been in the U.S. So this is going to be really fun. What do you hope to see and experience? Let's see. I don't want to see a moose. Seen those. I want to see a real bear, not a brown one, or wooden one. I don't know. I just like to meet people, do stuff with people, go to Barkersville. See all the cool stuff that's in weird places that no one ever goes except us. Because we're nosy. One interesting, surprising, or surprising.
You have 9 kids, 27 grandchildren, and 9 great-grandchildren.
Yeah, and I'm still here. Interesting is, I don't know, that this kind of lifestyle is not homeless, it's houseless. That was perfect. I like that.
No, mine. I can't take credit.
Yeah, but that's really fun.
Do you have a bucket list place you'd like to see beyond after Alaska?
That I can go to? No. I'd like to go back to some places. But as far as someplace bucket list, I have never been to Niagara Falls. I would like to go there.
Highly recommend
Thank you, Dory.
Okay, my name is Rebecca. I'm 71. I'm from Bremerton. I have a house in Bremerton still. I have a boyfriend who has a house in Nevada, and I have my little RV. So I've got 3 homes. So I kind of go between all 3 of them. What makes the happiest? My RV. I just feel so comfortable, and yeah, I love going, especially with my friends. So yeah, I'm just part-time, and I only bought the RV in December of 24, so it's been what, 6 months that I've been doing this. I want to go to Alaska because I've never been there, and because Vanstock's there, and this is the first, and I think that I went to the first one.
Oh.
And so yeah, I'm very excited about that. I don't know what to expect. I think Alaska is going to be beautiful, like Canada is beautiful, like Washington's beautiful, but so is the desert. So it's just a different beauty. So I'm excited to see that. If there's wildlife, they're fun too. I don't really have a bucket list. I guess if I had a bucket list, it'd be to travel during the year and once a year go overseas somewhere. One girlfriend's talking about Cambodia next year. The other girlfriend's talking about Thailand. So just money. We'll have to see about that. And I don't think I have anything surprisingly about me. I just a normal girl.
You're currently training a puppy.
That's surprising. I'm not even supposed to have that puppy. That's my boyfriend's puppy. So Autumn is gorgeous little poodle girl. She's very pretty.
And we've seen her actually in this video earlier, and we're going to see her again when we do a rig tour in the future. So stay tuned.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
My name is Charmaine. When I go to a restaurant and need to leave my name, it's Rose. My age is 67.
Baby.
I am from Orange County, California, which is 2 hours north of San Diego, 1 hour south of LA. I guess you would call me part-time. I'm full-time for 3 months. I just started coming up to Alaska. I'm a newbie. This is my first trip in my car and sleeping in my car. I started out June 22nd, I guess. Why am I going to Alaska? It will be my 3rd visit to Alaska. The first time I went with my parents, we drove up the Alcan Highway, and I was amazed. And Alaska became my gold standard for any trip I ever went on, and nothing ever surpassed it. We went up the Alcan Highway. I was in the back in the camper for 100 miles with a flat tire, and to this day I can't go into a tire store. What do I hope to see, experience? I want to see and experience everything. I have never been so happy as I am on the road and up here and with you. This has just been almost too phenomenal. I feel like I'm going to die up here because I'm happy. Bucket list. I have 7 states left that I haven't seen. I'd like to do that. I never, ever, ever want to travel north in California again to go anywhere. Because of time, I took the 5, and that's where I got my flat tire. And I said it before, and I said it now. It's the most boring road ever. It's worse than boring.
Yes, it is.
One surprising, interesting, or other. Okay, the reason I'm starting to take these trips is that I am 2 years in remission, and every birthday is a level up rather than a birthday like the games. You're a gamer. And so I have decided to participate in my life and not just watch it on TV.
So my name's Janie. and I am from BC in Canada, where we are right now, only way further south. And I was full-time for 7 months, then came home and was home for 2 months, I guess, and now back on the road again, so part-time. Still got sticks and bricks. And I am going to Alaska because I've never been there. Big reason, because we talked about this when we were in Arizona and decided we would do it together, which was a big deal. And what I hope to see or experience there is, well, the wildlife is fantastic. And just from the videos we've watched, the scenery is spectacular. So I want to see that for myself. And I've also seen lots of YouTube videos in Anchorage of the fresh seafood. We have to go eat fresh seafood in Anchorage.
Yes.
King
This
crab.
king crab with lots of butter. And my bucket list is long. But Portugal and Morocco's on that bucket list. So is Scotland, Ireland, and England. No offense, but after Scotland, Ireland, maybe. And then one interesting, surprising, or about Dory was that she's a gamer. That surprises me. But the interesting thing about me is to support van life and upgrading my van. So currently I have a 2003 Pleasureway, which is very good and very practical and very easy to live in. But my goal is to get something newer. So I started to write books. And I'm now self-published author of cozy murder mysteries. And I'm hoping that I'm good enough to make some money off that, and in 3 years get back on the road with a new vehicle.
And we'll have a link for everybody very soon. And then before
Yes.
we get...
As soon as I'm on Wi-Fi for more than an hour,
I know.
I will set up a list and get the link live so that we can share that link so you guys can get my first book for free. Well, not quite free. You have to give me your email address, which you can always unsubscribe if you don't like my writing. And if you do, then stay tuned for my next book.
And when that is available, we'll have a more in-depth interview. And you can tell us a little about your process and your characters. And an interesting thing about Janie is she bases her characters on people in her real life. So,
And my hometown in Manitoba, which is now in North Dakota, according to the book.
so please stay tuned. Okay, my name is Beth, and I'm going to start with the interesting thing. I actually am the one who started this YouTube channel, Slow Lane Rambler. I did it for all of us who you've just met, and for our families. I want them to experience this along with us, and I want us to be able to re-experience it in the future. So I'm real excited to share it with everybody, and hopefully with all of you. I will be 61 this year, and I'm originally from Ohio. I am full-time in my van for a year now, and I love it. It's where I'm happiest. Why do I want to go to Alaska? I went once. I actually went on a sailboat. I took the cruise, and while that was lovely, I kept thinking, I want to see the interior. And so this is my chance to do that, and I'm excited because it's the most beautiful place on earth that I've ever seen. I hope to just see all the wildlife. If you're wildlife, I want to see you. And finally, my bucket list travel place is Acadia. I want to go up to Maine, and what I'd really love to do is go either up or down the East Coast in the fall and see the fall colors and the dark sky. I really want to experience that. So that's probably number one on my bucket list, and I don't know if I'll get to it this year, but maybe next. So, all right. Thanks, everybody. So that's us. I hope you enjoyed meeting us, and I hope you'll join us as we ramble on down the slow lane to Alaska.